Everything you've ever known is already on its way out. This is not a punishment, it's a paradox. You can love something deeply and still let it go. You can belong to this moment without needing it to last. In Buddhist thought, this is not sadness, it's clarity. It's the recognition that nothing, no feeling, no identity, no state of being is solid. It's all in motion, always. And trying to grip it, that's where suffering starts. Jellyfish live this way too. They don't have a brain, a heart, or blood, and yet they still move. They go with the flow. They pulse gently through the water. They drift with the currents. They do also have propulsion, but a quiet rhythm. It's soft effort. They don't chase, they respond. They don't force, they float. That's how they survive. That's how they thrive. We don't suffer because things change. We suffer because we resist that change. We cling to the version of life we love the most and call it the truth. But life keeps moving anyway, and that's the paradox. The more we want to let go, the harder it gets, because wanting to let go is still grasping. This path is not about fixing anything. It's about surrender, not the kind that means giving up. Instead, the kind that means giving in, letting the river carry you instead of swimming upstream, letting the waves pass through you instead of bracing against it, letting go what's here, being here fully without trying to change it. The ocean does not resist the current, it becomes the current. That's how plankton move too, not with force, not with a map, just carried by the ocean's rhythms. They don't fight the flow, they embody it. And that's not weakness, that's trust. And then there's the man o' war. It's a strange, beautiful, like sailor of the sea. It's not a jellyfish, although often mistaken for one. It doesn't swim. It drifts with the wind and the current, carried by a sail on its back. And even though it doesn't steer, it still finds food. It still survives, and it still belongs. Not because it controls the ocean, but instead it trusts it. And now, let's bring it back to you. Maybe you've been holding on to a version of love that's over, or to a future that never came. Maybe to an identity you've already outgrown, and it hurts because you cared, because it mattered, because part of you still wants to make sense of it. But maybe the lesson here, you don't have to understand it. It's just to feel it instead, to stay with it, to let it move through you, not define you. I'm here to tell you, you're much better at letting go than you actually think. You've already released old hopes, old stories, old versions of yourself. You've already walked away from futures you once swore were meant to be yours. And even though it hurt, you did it. So this next release, it's not impossible, it's just unfamiliar. So let's stop talking about it and let's feel it. In fact, let's practice this right now. So try this. Close your eyes and listen. What feeling have you been avoiding? What feeling have you been avoiding? Can you name it? Can you locate it in your body? Like, can you feel the weight of it anywhere in the physical body without running away? Can you sit with it? Welcome it. And take a few breaths with it. You don't have to fix it. You don't have to figure it out. You don't even have to like it. Just let it be here, just for a moment. Can you soften your belly? Can you unclench your jaw? And just say to it, I see you. You're allowed to be here. I'll stay with you. And this is the practice, to stay, to give it space, to offer breath instead of resistance, to greet the pain like an old friend. Only when you allow it can you let it go. And only when you let it go can it let go of you. And if it comes back, that feeling, that emotion, that fear, that desire, that fantasy, whatever it is, if it comes back, then you greet it again. You feel it again. You stay with it again. That's the work. That's the way. This is the paradox. Letting go doesn't mean forcing yourself to forget. It means loving something enough not to cage it. It means feeling the fullness of the wave and letting it crash. It means walking with memory without trying to make it stay. It means you don't have to pick the flower just to prove you saw it. You can bow to it, smile at it, and walk on. Because the act of staying, that's the act of letting go. Does that make sense? So you have to stay with it, and then letting go happens naturally. You have to create the circumstances for the letting go by allowing and loving and accepting and welcoming and greeting. And if you're willing to keep staying, the wave will eventually pass, the breath will return, and so will you. Not as who you were, but as who you've become. Still soft, still here, and still free. Feel it, be with it, and go with the flow.